What's up, folks? Chris here, Music City Driver. Um, I'm actually off today. It's my son's birthday today, so happy 10th birthday to Hayden, my son. And we are actually, I have to go run a couple of errands today. I'm off work, my regular job today. Probably not going to drive any today. Got my app on when I go into Dixon, which is where I'm going for running my errands. If I get a ride, if I don't, oh well. So, as you can see on the screen, I actually have a few things I want to talk about in this video, all pertaining to the Nashville area and Uber and Lyft in general. So, you probably, if you're already a Lyft driver, you probably have received this message in your email or via text message, or both. In my case, I'm pretty sure everybody received it by that. So, Lyft Line is coming to Nashville. Yay. That's just great. From what I've heard, a lot of people don't like it. They had to raise the rates to regular Lyft rates because people didn't like it. So basically what you're going to be doing is having one big long Lyft ride, adding people along the way. You don't get paid extra for each person, that I can tell. You don't get anything extra for wait time, because you're already being paid for wait time. As they say, I took this little course that they had on there. I scored 100% on all of them. They're saying you can get 15% longer trips, more trips, longer trips, all this stuff, and it'll actually be a net benefit for drivers. I am not sold on that, and I'm not so sure about that. I honestly can't imagine driving around a passenger or two, because they can only take 1 to 2 on each Lyft Line stop, apparently, and then having to pick up other people along the way while the other people are trying to get to their destination. And they say all this stuff like, well, if somebody has more than 2 people and they requested 2 people, then you need to tell them to suggest that they cancel and order a regular Lyft or a Lyft Plus. I don't know. I might try it just one time if it happens. And it's supposed to be only in certain areas at certain times. I'm guessing during rush hour, from outlying areas possibly. I don't honestly know, but we'll see how it works. The second update that I wanted to share with you guys, and I'm sure you've seen this as well if you're already an Uber driver, is the fact that Uber has, well, we already knew this, extra for long pickups or more for late cancellations. They had some kind of a meeting today at the hub earlier that I did not RSVP for, because every time I've gone it's just been a huge waste of time and it doesn't make any sense. So this is the Uber has expanded in Tennessee. This is the one that I wanted to talk about as well. So Uber has now pretty much expanded across the entire state. I haven't really seen a map yet to show where they have expanded, but they have. I know that they've expanded at least to Dixon, because, and the reason I could tell before they even announced it is before, when I would log into my Uber account, I don't know if you're familiar with it, but when you go to the screen where you have your ratings, right, and it has like the rating, and then it has your overall rating, your acceptance rate, and your cancellation rate. They have a little arrow beside it when you're online. I don't know if you knew that or not, but there's a little bitty arrow to the right. If you're not in an area that is serviced by Uber, you won't have that little arrow. So when I logged in the other day, I was like, wow, the little arrows are here, and I'm way at home. So I've kind of figured it was, and then a friend of mine, a neighbor, who also drives for Uber, mentioned that he was able to go online and could see himself on the Uber passenger app. So I was like, well, I guess it's working. So the other day I got my first long trip from Dixon into Nashville, which was awesome, because I was able to sit at my house with the app on, got a request, and even though I was apparently one of the only drivers, if not the only driver in the area, it was about 12 miles for me to go pick it up. I don't think I got paid any extra for that, for the long trip thing or whatever, where you get paid basically on the way to the trip or not. So I don't know if that's live or not. I didn't see any difference. So it was actually pretty cool. So I got one request, and then I thought that I had accepted it, but apparently they canceled it before it actually took effect. And it was the same guys, because they said, well, I'm hoping I didn't annoy you, because it was the first time they ever used Uber. They were going to like some kind of a hip-hop show at Exit Inn in Nashville. So got them, took them over there. Nice little ride. It was about $35. They gave me a $10 cash tip on top of that. So nice little $45 trip to start the night, and I had some pretty good long rides the rest of the night on just the other day. So anyway, on Sunday, I guess it was. So anyway, I wanted to share that with you guys. So apparently, if you're an Uber driver in Tennessee and you live in a rural area, you probably can turn your app on now from home, and you just might get a request. Now, if you want to stay in your local area, I would just turn your app on. But if you want to actually go have a longer distance trip, which does happen, from an outlying area into Nashville or into Murfreesboro or wherever other city you want to do, I would definitely recommend using your destination filters from home. That way you don't get, hopefully, you don't get these little bitty short $3 minimum fares all over town. Or, I mean, you may, in a rural area like this, you may end up getting a lot of longer trips anyway. So, anyway, that's the second piece of news that I wanted to share with you guys. Let's see. The third piece of news that I wanted to share with you guys, I got an email this morning from Uber. Actually, no, it was in my app. I'm sorry. It was and I forgot to take screenshots of it, so sorry about that. Let me see if I'll go offline and then go back on if it comes back on like that. It came up with this thing. It popped up 180 days. It was talking about, like, they're going to start choosing drivers to test out features. They're going to choose several drivers to fly out to San Francisco every year to have a drivers forum about things that Uber should do better, etc. Just all these different things, basically, that they're talking about, trying to get more, to better their relationship with drivers. So, and basically the slogan, I think, is to help build a better Uber with us. So, anyway, there's that. And my little video screen froze. It's been doing that recently. It's really lovely how it does that. So let me back off of that, put it back on. So anyway, looks like it's not frozen anymore. Okay, so that really needs to be fixed on this app. But anyway, so I'm gonna go back online just in case. But yeah, I'm running a few errands, like I said, while I'm out. Just wanted to drop this news a little bit. It's not really breaking news anymore because it came out yesterday. Just about everybody who's already a Lyft driver has already gotten with that. So if you are in Tennessee and you are in a rural area, you can now drive for both Uber and Lyft, and actually receive requests from wherever you are most of the time. So, I mean, I've gotten a couple of Lyft requests. The first Uber request, like I said, I got was the one that was a long trip, which was really good. And the long trip notification will probably, more than likely, let you know that they're probably going to Nashville, more than likely. They could be going somewhere else, of course, but more than likely they're going to be going to Nashville if you're in my area. If you're in the Middle Tennessee area, and you get a long trip request, you're probably going to be headed to Nashville. So, especially if it's in the evening and you know people are going out to the clubs or whatever. I'm hoping that I start getting some, I'm going to make myself some business cards for Uber, pass them out at all the hotels, just like I did with Lyft, which I haven't gotten any response, unfortunately, from that. But I'm going to leave my contact information with folks up there at the hotels in Dixon. And the stupid thing froze again, so screw it. I'm just going to finish the video with this. So, once again, I'm going to go ahead and drive up. I'm going to make up some business cards that have Lyft and Uber both on there. I'm going to get those things ordered, and I'm going to start promoting Uber and Lyft both here, because there's been a ton of people apparently at the hotels that want to request Ubers, but they can't, to get back and forth from the airport, because they don't want to take a taxi, because taxi services here in Dixon are horrible or virtually non-existent. So if they can get a Lyft or an Uber, it's probably A, cheaper, and it's probably B, more reliable. So they're probably going to take Uber or Lyft if they can. So, wow, this is really a bad bug on this app that keeps freezing up this little camera. But anyway, so guys, that is it for now. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I really appreciate you taking the time out of your day to watch this video. If you're somebody who's curious about starting to drive with Lyft or Uber, look in my description down below, and you will see promo codes or referral codes for those. I think Lyft is up to $650 in the Nashville, Tennessee area, but if you're from outside, it also depends on your area where you're actually applying. So the same for Uber. I can't remember. I think I only get like $50, but there's a guarantee for the Uber thing. So if you are in a rural area in Tennessee, want to try Uber out, try promoting it in your area and stuff, go ahead and use my link, sign up, and we'll both get the benefits of that. And you can start driving hopefully in a rural area. It may not be super busy at first, but the more you try to grow your market, the better it'll get. So hope you guys have a great day. If you're out driving, be safe. And until next time, talk to you guys later. Bye.